a sudden, Embry-Riddle 3 outs away from moving into the undefeated game tomorrow night as they push 3 across in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's a 5-4 ball game as we go to the 9th. The 8-9-1 hitters are scheduled up for Lee here in the top of the 9th inning. Brandon Rader, the third baseman, Mark Silva, the second baseman, and Brady Renner, the center fielder. It's John Repose, who is on relief of Stetson Nelson. Go to work here in the 9th inning. First pitch outside, ball 1. Repose came in, gave up a single down the left field line on a hit and run, and then got the fly out by Roberto Duran to end that 8th inning when they doubled up the runner Pitts.
Boy, Lee went from 4 outs, but, you know, of claiming this victory to now down to their final 3 outs to get something going.
Pitch misses down low. They appeal down the check swing to see if he went around. He did not. Brandon Rader has the count at 2 balls and a strike. So John Repose trying to get the victory and wrap this thing up for the Eagles of Embry-Riddle. The 2-1 pitch outside, and it's 3-1. 3-1 pitch is high, ball 4. There are a lot of things they wanted to happen to that first at bat, but walking Brandon Rader was not in John Repose's plans.
You know, nothing has come easy in this series for any team. I mean, there's just not a way that, you know, you kind of say, okay, we're in control. We're just going to continue to be in control and take this game. I mean, every game we seem to watch, there's something that's happening where momentum keeps shifting back and forth, and it takes until the final out before this game's over. We saw it today, a 7-0 ball game, and right before this one wind up being 7-6. First game of the day, a walk-off single. And then in the second game, Lewis Clark State had a nice, comfortable advantage, and all of a sudden Northwood cut it to a run, and they needed a 3-run 8th inning to put that game away 8-4.
Mark Silva at the plate. Let's see if they're going to ask him to sacrifice. Number 9 hitter in the lineup. They allow him to swing away. That ball's hit pretty well to center field, drifting over. And making the grab is going to be Chastain. And retreating to first base is Brandon Rader. So Silva on 1 pitch is gone on the fly ball to center. And with 1 away, it's going top of the order with Brady Renner, who has just had a terrific ball game today.
Easy to second guess, but don't you get that runner over in scoring position?
You know, it is easy to second guess. I'll agree with you on that one. But I was kind of thinking the same thing. At least get the thing tied and see what can happen. But they allowed him to swing away on that pitch, and he lifted it out into center field on the flyout.
Well, Coach Mark Brew knows this team better than I do. But
Brady Renner, center fielder at the plate. Renner tonight has a double down the left field line. He's walked twice and scored, and he has flied to center. Officially, he's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Looking in is John Repose. The 2 guys with pretty good speed. I would think it's going to be a tough double play ball, unless it's tailor-made. Silva is Rader is at first base. He's 10 for 12 in stolen bases. Brady Renner is 8 for 10, so both guys with plus speed. Repose owns the count at 0-2. He'll step off for the second and look Rader back to the bag.
Man at the plate, Renner is having a great tournament. A lot of runs scored. He's produced 6 runs in 2 games so far.
Fastball misses on the outside corner. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the leadoff hitter in the lineup, Josh Silver awaits on deck. Then a couple of really big bats in Corey Davis and Danny Cannella.
And you know Davis would like to get up and redeem himself for that fly ball.
The 1-2. Swung on, ground ball hit towards second. They'll go to first and get the out, and almost threw that away. Robbins got to the ball in pretty good shape, but the throw nearly got away before Jordan Johnson was able to corral it.
I don't know if Johnson was expecting that much on the throw or what exactly. I didn't think it was that bad of a throw, but I couldn't tell from this angle. But it looked like it wasn't that bad of a throw, but just kind of handcuffed him a little bit.
Josh Silver at the plate. The tying run is in scoring position. We're in the top of the ninth inning. It's a 5-4 lead for Embry Riddle as they're trying to shut down this ninth. The leadoff walk, a fly to center, and now the ground out. Thought a good decision by Robbins not to try to force the issue at second base. Swung on, ground ball up the third base line. That'll jump foul. It is no balls, one strike on Silver. Maybe you get him, maybe you don't. Let's get the out.
Yeah.
And then maybe you get him, maybe you don't on the throw.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the whole thing. Lee, you know, you got the out, so Lee is down to its final out here, trying to extend this ball game. If not, they fall to the losers bracket, and Embry Riddle will join Faulkner as the two undefeated teams.
Silver, tough out at the dish, 389 average on the year. Breaking ball, down and in. It is 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 out here in the ninth. 3 huge unearned runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Turned a 4-2 lead into a 5-4 deficit for the lead. Need a base hit to tie it up. Outfield, especially center, very, very deep. The 1-1 pitch is low, and it's 2 balls and a strike on Josh Silver. Silver tonight has been hit by a pitch and scored. He's grounded out a couple times, and he's laid down a sacrifice. Officially, he's 0 for 2. John Repose delivers to the plate, swung on and missed. And lead down to their final strike in this ball game right now, with the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Silva is 3 for 7 in the tournament, with 3 runs scored. Also has 3 RBI.
John Repose calls his catcher Adam Cellini out to the mound to kind of make sure everybody's on the same page.
Wow. Still in shock that this game changed the way it did. I mean, all 5 runs by Embry Riddle unearned, but huge 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning.
And we're in the top of the 9th. It's a 5-4 Embry Riddle lead. The lead down at second, Brandon Rader. At the plate, it's Josh Silver, the 2-2 pitch coming up. Delivered to the plate, swung on, ground ball hit to second. Up with it is Robbins, the throw across, and Embry Riddle, despite having just 2 hits in the ball game, wins this one 5-4.
I am just stunned. I mean, that's you know, they took advantage of the opportunities, but you know, that was a fly ball to right field with the bases loaded that was just dropped, and you know, because there was 2 outs, everybody's running on the play, and you get 3 runs on a kind of just 1 bad player. And we talked about it at the start of the ball game. You know, you got to take advantage. It's more about taking advantage of the situations that present itself, and don't beat yourself. And we've seen that time and again with teams, walks and hits and errors. Tonight, it's an error that really hurt.
I agree with you. I'm absolutely stunned at that play in the bottom of the 8th inning. And then Lee University can't muster the rally in the top of the 9th, and it's Embry Riddle, the number 3 seed in the tournament, that will meet Faulkner in the winner's bracket tomorrow night at 6:30 in the undefeated ball game. Meanwhile, Lee will drop down into an elimination ball game tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock as they will take on Missouri Baptist. Lewis Clark State will open the day against the Masters College of California at noon. The winning pitcher in this ball game is going to be John Repose. He goes to 6-2 on the year. Alex Moore suffers the loss. He falls to 1-3. Lee with the loss, now 50-11. Embry Riddle with the win, now 50-13. For Bert Sahlberg, I'm Dave Hahn. What a terrific ball game tonight. 5-4, your final. Embry Riddle wins it. Till tomorrow, so long, everybody.